morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Sell a Kirby, gotta sell a Kirby. Sell a Kirby, gotta sell it now. Recruit a dealer, gotta recruit a dealer. Recruit a dealer, gotta recruit him now. Sell a Kirby, RHI, RHI, RHI. Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are positive. We are positive. Today is the first day of your life for the rest of your life. Today is a great day to be alive. If you don't believe that, try missing one. I have here, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Jackson. I'm visiting him. I'm in Idaho and Boise, Idaho. Is that Boise, Idaho? Fantastic. Where they make the Idaho Irish potatoes. This guy is absolutely fantastic. What is your best money in the business?
54 as a dealer.
54 as a dealer?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, that is fantastic. What month did you do that, remember?
It was March.
March?
Yeah.
And then what is your best month as a DT?
35.
35? And what's your best month as a team leader?
48.
48. And now you just got promoted to a factory distributor?
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Who's your division supervisor?
Todd Tipton.
Todd Tipton. Who gave you your president's, your DT pen?
Daniel Blaylock.
Gave you, oh, man. Now, you had a message that you want to share. Could you share that message with me?
Yes, so when I started Kirby in 2014, there was a consultant came in. His name was Johnny Walker. He'd always make us believe in ourselves, make us appreciate ourselves, recognize ourselves. But you'd always say these words, make us repeat it, and that was, if it is to be, it's up to me. So 2 weeks into the Kirby company, I came across over at an old thrift store these 7 key words that really helped it out, and that was, if it is to be, it's up to me. So I only had $3 in my pocket at the time. I was brand new with the Kirby company, but I just knew that I had to have this plaque, and so this plaque has been carried with me since I started my career with the Kirby company, and it's probably going to be buried with me too.
That is fantastic. Now let me ask you something, Mark. Now that's a famous name. Mark Jackson was a fantastic basketball player.
Yep.
You know that?
Yes, sir.
That means you got some great things. You got a reputation to live up to.
Yes, sir.
So what is your goals in Kirby?
My goal on the Kirby is to promote 2 DTs within the next year, and then also have 4 team leaders. And then get my best month of business, which would be 50 plus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And therefore, do you want to become a 100+ distributor, Golden Circle distributor, Platinum distributor? You ever have that in the making?
So Golden Circle distributor would be the overall goal. My goal for right now is to recruit, develop, retain, and promote just consistently, and through the success of others, that'll help me get to that Golden Circle.
Fantastic. I got something I want to share with you. Now, here's a deck of cards. They said we should recruit how often? 52 times a week. Why should we recruit 52 weeks of the year?
Because there's 52 cards in the deck.
There are 52 cards in the deck. That's exactly right. And 52 weeks out of a year now, how many quarters are there in a year?
4.
There are 4 quarters in a year. How many suits are there in a deck of cards?
How many suits? 4.
4 suits. And how many weeks are there in a quarter? 13. And how many cards in a suit? 13. So therefore, that simply means how many aces in the deck?
4.
4 aces. How many kings?
4.
How many jacks?
4.
How many queens?
4.
How many deuces?
4.
In other words, we have 4 of each kind in the deck. That simply means then they said that the suits represent the season. So what season would be clubs? Fall.
Fall.
That's when clubs fall, isn't it?
Yeah.
What suit would be winter? Spades, like the Chevy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what suit would be spring? Diamonds. Women get excited during spring. People get excited during spring. Women get excited when they get diamonds. And what suit would be hearts? Summer, hearts. Because that's the emotional part of it. Because when people get really hard, they become emotional, right? Now let me show you something. With the cards, you take these, every 13 cards, you pull over, you should pull an ace. That means if you're recruiting every week, you should have an ace coming through every single quarter. Cut the cards for me, please. We cut the cards. So the first week you recruit, let's assume you get a 7. That's a 7 of clubs. They make 7 weeks, 7 months, 7. The value is only 7. They may only do 7 sales, but you need that as a contribution, right? The next you recruit, you go to queen. You're a guy or a lady, they're too cute to sell Kirby's, but yet they're a queen, right? You get a queen, that simply means they really want to do it, but they consider themselves a queen. They got a reputation to live up to, right? The next you recruit, you get a deuce. A deuce, put on 2 dominoes, maybe 2 hours, 2 weeks, doesn't matter. All of it make a contribution. What are you looking for?
Ace.
You're looking for ace. Well, you got 2, the ace is in there, isn't it? The next week, you got a 5. The next week, you get a 6. Count the weeks that I have. How many I have so far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks.
The next week, you get a 3. The next week, you get a 10. The next week, you get an 8. The next week, you get a 5. How many weeks do I have now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 weeks of recruiting, you haven't gotten an ace yet. But look at the contribution they make. Now, the next week, you get a 3. Now, if you get 1 3, and you get another 3 of hearts and a 3 of diamonds, well, once you learn to deal with this person, another one doesn't matter about the ethnicity and the background of the person, they're all the same, aren't they?
Right.
So once you learn to deal with them, you can deal with them. The next one is a 10. See, you got a 10 of spades, you got a 10 of hearts. They may put on 10 demos, they might sell 10 Kirby's, but you're looking for what?
An ace.
The ace. The next week is a jack. This might be a joker. This person might George Jack you around all the time. You need someone to have fun, but they might be a jack to George Jack you around. But necessarily, that person is good in the business because he keeps the esprit de corps, the fun ship going. How many weeks have I recruited? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh, see, this should be what?
And it should be an ace.
Should be ace. Oh, I got a king. That means a king can be a person that, well, they really know pretty much everything. They don't want you telling them anything. They feel like they've been in management, a difficult person to deal with, but they're different personalities. 13 different characteristics of their personality. Every one of them have their own personality. Every one have a value. So if you did the first 13 weeks looking for ace, and this is what you got, will you be satisfied? Yes.
Yeah.
Because you know everyone has to make a contribution. But you know now the first week, the first 13 weeks you didn't get what?
An ace.
But we know the second 13 weeks we may get what? We should be even more excited by recruiting. The next week you get a 7. The next week you get a deuce. You already had it before. Next week you get an 8. The next week you get a king. Ah, these people could be managers. These people could be team leaders. These people could be anyone in the leadership role in your business. The next week you get a 4, a deuce, a 4, a jack. Another person keeps you excited. A 3, a 7, an ace.
There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The second week you got an ace. Ace always become distributors. This is the person that knows what they want, know how to go about doing it. All you got to do is give them direction, be honest with them, show them a program, and they become a distributor. That's the reason we are distributors today. Because deep down inside, maybe we came in as a deuce, a 3, a 4. We made the transformation and we became an ace. And that's why we're a distributor. The next week, you got a 5. The next week, another ace.
Yeah.
See, that week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the second week you recruited, you got 2 distributors. You see the value of recruiting every single week?
Absolutely.
So if you didn't recruit every week, you miss these distributors. Somebody else will pick them up. Because is an ace going to wait around for a job? No, they're going to take advantage of opportunity. For ace, for instance, if you lost your job today, how long would you wait to go get another one? Immediately, right? And that's the reason why we got to recruit every single week. And you notice there's 2 more aces in the deck, but that's the reason we do it. And I want to close by telling you one thing I want you to do to keep your attitude in check. This is my affirmation. I read it every day on page 127 in the book. This is my mission statement. This is what I say to myself. There's something you got to do to motivate the motivator, to inspire the motivator. You got to talk to yourself. There are 50,000 words that come to your mouth every single day. I self-talk. I self-talk 50,000 things we say to ourselves 50,000 times, 1 to 5,000 every hour. That means 80 to 85, 80 to 90% of everything we say is negative. But this is how you can reinforce yourself. Notice this. This is my personal affirmation creed. All artists were a person of integrity with good attitude and specific goals. I have a high energy level, I'm enthusiastic, take pride in my peers, what I do. I have a sense of humor, lots of faith, wisdom, vision, empathy, and courage to use my talents effectively. I have character, I'm knowledgeable, my convictions are strong. I have a healthy self-image and passion for what is right. That's all I hope for the future. I believe in continuous to learn and being submissive to authorities. Possess good time management, use my time wisely. I'm honest, sincere, hardworking person. I'm tough, but fair and sensitive. I'm disciplined, motivated, and focused. I'm a good listener, patient, and take decisive action. I'm bold, authoritative, confident, and yet humble. I'm an encourager, good founder, excellent communicator, developing winning habits. I'm a student, a teacher, self-starter, self-sufficient. I'm obedient, responsible, dependable, and prompt. I have a servant's heart, ambitious. I'm a team player. I'm personal, optimistic, organized. I'm consistent, considerate, and resourceful. I'm intelligent, competent, persistent, and creative. I'm health conscious, balanced, sober, drug-free, and flexible, punctual, and I'm all of a person to the degrees for the opportunity life has given me. These are the qualities of the one that I was born to be. I'm fully committed to develop these marvelous qualities which I've been entrusted. Tonight, I'm going to sleep wonderfully well. I will dream powerful, positive dreams. I wake and energized, refreshed, and tomorrow will be a magnificent day. No matter what this day may bring, I'll make it a success. I know there are two pains in life, the pain of regret and the pain of discipline. I will discipline myself to always be an active force in my life. Regardless of what it takes, I will always believe in succeed and reach my sales goal today. For the rest, I remember my past circumstances do not equal my future progress. I already will agree to read and commit this to memory within the next 30 days. Ladies and gentlemen, that's coming straight from American Guts and Glory, an American Story. You got to be crazy. I'm telling you, I challenge you, work on you. If you work on yourself, as hard as you work on this business, you'll succeed exponentially. Work on yourself harder than you work in this business, you'll succeed exponentially. Work on yourself harder than you work anywhere else, you will succeed exponentially, because now you believe in you. You realize you deserve to have it. As Les Brown say, I deserve the best that life has to offer. I deserve the best that Kirby has to offer. My family deserves the best that there is. Get what you deserve. RHI, 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 Rhino, bye.